care less as to how folks drink their coffee out there, because all we need to care to do is to sell it, right? So we are not going to go about schooling as to how to folks ought to drink. Right. Just drink it, get the money in the pocket. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now we've allowed about a minute or so for the infusion to start. Now we set our nose to the task once again. Breathe out completely. Sample on the left, the one on the right is a little bit farther away so that I will not interfere. And now, inhale, exhale. Usually folks would say that just inhaling, but inhaling and exhaling through the nose slowly will produce better results. You get a bounce off.
Smells good.
How about it now?
Now it has more milk chocolate notes.
Milk chocolate notes. Okay.
Milk chocolate notes. But still that honey syrupy sweetness.
Still there. Okay, muy bien. Is it milder or is it stronger now?
I think stronger.
I think it's richer.
Richer. Muy bien. Excellent. Okay. Keep a mental note of this. We're going to switch to the one on the right.
Is this natural iridescence?
It's actually, it's a bubble of air actually
More pronounced now. Definitely the woody notes.
The woody notes are higher.
Dark wood.
Muy bien. The chocolate?
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
But it has a mild caramel sweetness.
But it's towards the end, right? Not as you start inhaling. It's actually as you draw back.
Yeah, sweet finish.
Yeah. Muy bien.
Too close.
We always really find brown nosers when we deal with coffee. Okay. Okay. Muy bien. Which is richer, left or right?
Well, the left one is far sweeter.
Okay.
Richer, huh?
And the right one, I'd say, smells richer.
Mm-hmm.
Sharper.
It's sharp.
Sharper. Okay.
Is that what you mean by rich? Or
no, actually, no. Complex. Actually, I was looking for.
I think the one on the left is more complex.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It has a wider spectrum.
Wider spectrum. It has deeper notes.
Okay.
Much deeper notes.
Mm-hmm.
The one on the right is more mid, top heavy.
Okay.
Brighter.
Muy bien. Okay. Next step, we call it breaking the cup. And breaking the cup, in essence, is breaking the crust. So we're going to rinse the spoon and rinse the palate. And with empty lungs, we breathe out. We push the crust away from us and we follow through. And try to capture those vapors that are underneath the crust by now. Is it different? Is it still the same?
Very sweet.
Very sweet.
Now you're getting more of a typical coffee aroma.
Okay.
Actually, the more I do it, the less sweet it smells.
Okay. Until what's left at the top.
Still a full spectrum though.
Yeah.
Very deep.
But it faints,
Yeah.
right?
It
Slowly
fades.
fades.
Yeah.
Fades. Okay. Muy bien. Okay. So essential oils are infusing, they're working. What's left at the top right now is residual portions of essential oils necessarily at this moment, which a paper filter will filter off, which some mesh, if they're fine enough, some mesh filters will filter off. The group of essential oils now floating here, not an espresso extraction of course, but here is known as terpenes. They give name to turpentine.
Okay.
And some research disclosed that actually help raise the LDL cholesterol levels, the mean cholesterol levels in your system. And for some time folks would say, oh, don't drink unfiltered coffee, or French brewed coffee, saying French press, because the terpenes will raise your LDL cholesterol levels. So more research actually showed later that terpenes in coffee, actually you need an approximate 200 cups to intake as much terpenes as you would from a single portion of French fries, so why bother?
Why worry? No.
Right, at the end of the day, everything under perspective.
Yeah.
Muy bien. Next sample.
Oh, the dark chocolate notes pop right out.
Oh yes, this is predominantly dark chocolate. Mm-hmm.
Still get that woody note though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not quite a cedar.
No.
More like a,
Because if it were cedary, it would be more tobacco-like.
yeah.
Next, we skim the surface to clear. Get rid of the white foam that floats, say. Don't worry about the grinds, they'll settle to the bottom in about a minute or two. So just let's try to just skim off the white foam. Once we have clear samples, usually we taste hot, and we then more often than not, we just let it cool down and taste when it's cold.
I typically prefer cup as it cools.
As it cools, we have great advantages. For any combination of coffee we may produce, say Robusta, Liberica, Arabica, high mountain, mid-range, low mountain, and fresh, duly processed, or vintage coffee forgotten in a sack for whatever, years on end. We mix and match those as our ingredients. We'll always produce something that will taste good when it's hot, or favorably acceptable when it's hot.
Good coffee tastes good cold.
Cold. The tip is that, exactly. To get out there, buy samples of coffee, brew them all into sample cups, and then let it cool. Or better yet, overnight cold. And then, we kept the package or whatever, a little note in there so we know which is which, right next to the cup. And when we taste them all cold, we probably will find the coffee that will make us click then. And if we fall in love with our coffee cold, we found the coffee that we'll just love when hot. Lukewarm, cold, won't matter.
Yeah.
And so we don't have to go about, and some folks would do nuke it, which will make it flat and hideous.
Oh, never.
Yeah,
Never.
exactly. But some folks, either toss it away or
They
nuke
take
it.
the old pot and put it in the cup, put it in the
And there
microwave.
you're going to microwave for another 35, 45 seconds, and then, we're going to bring it back to life. Oh, no. No.
Kills it.
Kills it. Okay? Muy bien.
I've had a couple different varieties that